I know it's been a minute. I hope you guys are ready. So, things have changed just a bit. I made a couple of things, so let's go over a couple of cool things that we started working on. I don't know if I had the tin pad last time, but if I did, great. If I didn't, well, I got a tin pad. We melted a. I want to say I did last time. I think we set up the auto farm. It's going to be a little bit before all the particle effects and everything balances out. So I used some blocks, some tuft, dark stone, and cobblestone, and a little bit of diorite, and created this template for our next workshop. Because we're going to need a lot of room for immersive engineering machines. Now, I didn't know what to do for the spacing because they're going to require power and they're going to require space for each one, and there's going to require some pipes and some stuff to be routed underground and above ground and stuff like that to each one of these. Like the creosote's going to be used for the creation of certain things, and the refinery is going to be used for refining oil and stuff like that. This is actually going to be the arc furnace once I get it completely done. I might have to widen these out. That's actually one of the reasons why this is in this area, is if I need to push these out, because I know you can upgrade your arc furnace. But yeah, everything's kind of labeled. I got to start just making each one of these, and I figured I'd do that on camera today as we slowly progress through more and more stuff. So I didn't want to lose anybody on anything that's going on with immersive engineering because I haven't really done that mod. I normally leave that to my little brother, who is really passionate about it. So I have areas laid out here for another tree farm, or I can just transfer stuff over here. I haven't decided yet. I even was going to put a glass dome over this part and then wrap the rest of this kind of back around. I thought this was a really neat build. I thought it was going to be really cool for us to create like a actual, workshop for our immersive engineering machine things. So let's go ahead and get started with some of the different parts and pieces and things that we need. Also, I took down the ladder going up. I need to fill that back in, but as you can see, there's iron blocks up there. I know what you're thinking. Why is there iron blocks up there? Well, if we go over here to our elevator, which is the only way up and down now, unfortunately, we hit the button, have the elevator come back down. This took a little bit of time, to be honest. If we go back up, it's going to take us back to our normal thing. Of course, all the particles, because I just started back up the server, I got to turn back off our particles. We also have 2 turtles. I quit out in a cave that had 2 redstone turtles, and they came through the portal with me. Now you can see we have a beacon, and it's going through the roof. Yes, that is a bit of an issue, but I'm not too worried about it. Mainly because of the fact that now I actually created the advanced wireless terminal. It was not very difficult. I mean, it required a vibrating mechanism. I can show you downstairs relatively quickly. All I gotta do is just go down 1 to ground level. We're gonna be using this and this momentarily, but if we go in here, you can see I did repurpose this for doing that. We will be extending this out to complete some of the weapons quests. I want to say, yeah, I just knocked a hole over here for getting in and out of our elevator at this point. We want to go to 0, which is base floor. So to get started into immersive engineering, we're going to need the book. You can see I got a schematic cannon quill. I did use that to create a good bit of that stuff over there. The reason why I did that was because of the fact that honestly, placing all those blocks is a pain, and I can cut and paste large sections and then just fire off the schematic cannon. I'll do a quick rendition of what the automatic schematic cannon can do, and it'll actually kind of show off the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. We will not have problems on this stream. I did notice that for some reason this is not doing what I want it to on that part, and I know we will need certain things. So we will be taking advantage of that. So the old schematic cannon. So if I take out of the schematic cannon, the schematic is empty currently. I can go in here, I can place it in here. Well, first let's go ahead and just get something that we want to do. So realistically, we only want 3 blocks, right? So if we only want 3 blocks of the upper portion, I'll grab our, let's see here. I did create this too. And so we want this. We just want 3. Let's see here. 3 is only going to get us to there. Let's go with 4, and then I'm just going to figure out what we're going to do. Just like that. So you can see how that is. Right click, and we're going to say 4 block roof, right? Just something you're going to remember. And so when I go back to do this again, I can just come back over here, come back down here, and I can go into the schematic table, and you can see it says 4 block roof is already saved in here. Put in the empty schematic, hit the button. We now have a schematic, and I can put the schematic into the cannon, or actually no, I need to pull out the schematic, and you can see I have it in my hand, right? So if I want to put it down, I can then hold down Alt to move it, or hold on, Control will allow me to move it forwards and backwards. Okay, this isn't really helping me. Okay, let's see here, Control. You have to be looking at it. And then Alt lets us go through the menu, so if we want to move it in a Y value, so you can see that now we have it matched up, but it's 1 too far to the right, so we're going to go down, move it back this way, and you can actually move to the other sides like that. Now that's going to overlap just a bit, but this is just for showing you guys what's going on. So once it's good to go, like it's in the location you want, that's going to be looking pretty good. We're going to have to kind of turn here, but we can tear that down and maneuver it how we would like. All we got to do is just put it in the schematic cannon, hit the play button, and it just builds it. Now, as you can see, it stopped, and the reason it stopped is because it needs tough bricks. So we can go inside of our advanced wireless terminal, tough bricks, just like that. Grab those, slide them in the schematic cannon, and then boom, it starts going. Then it stops. It says, hey, I need cut dark stone or deep slate. We can grab some more, cut deep slate, and then again we can just put those in here, and it just starts shooting them up there. And then it's going to run out and it says, hey, I need some more planks. So then you just feed it planks, or those are slabs, oakish slabus. And as you can see, it just builds it all the way out. Alright. So getting back to what we were focusing on. Again, it's really nice because of the fact that it'll just kind of do its own thing. And you can make it as long as you want or whatever you want to do. As long as you have the materials, you just kind of fire and forget. We can also run the program and just go home. And that makes my life a little easier than taking the elevator every time. Alright, so we need a mixer, and we have one. Now we're going to need a little bit of coal. Let's grab that coal out, and some iron. And we don't have a whole lot, but hopefully our little guys over here are ready to do some trading. Hey guys, you guys ready for some trades? It's been a day. Yeah? You guys excited for some trading? Yeah, there we go. There's a little bit of iron. Now we're gonna need an absolute boatload of iron. Now I did have to smelt some stuff up. I had to go on a very big iron run earlier to be able to get all those blocks for this, because that's a level 4. This is one of the first beacons I've ever made in Minecraft. Crazy, right? So we've got some nuggies, some gold nuggies in there. I don't have that one doing the thing. And we got a good bit more iron in here. So that's why we created those, is so then we could rob them occasionally, and we'll get plenty of stuff for what we need. Alright, so we now need to go back downstairs. And let's put some stuff away into our system. We don't need any of that stuff. We don't need torches. We already torched up the area. We can take the blocks back out into ingot form. We can do that. Put those away. We should be able to go into our backpack and grab that. Put away the shovel. Probably keep the axe. Don't really need the looting sword right now. That'll kind of keep us sorted for the time being. Actually, let's put the quill back in here. Yeah. Keep it loaded. Alright, so if we take that off, and instead... Oh, that needs a cog. Alright, how are we going to do this? We can put... We have a couple. We're gonna need a vertical gearbox or two. Alright, let's see here. If we put you here, put you there. Alright, cool. That should be enough. Put down some iron. Now we were looking at steel for, well, these are not going to be helpful whatsoever, are we? Alright, so let's look at steel. So this is soul steel from Spirit. We're not doing that today. We're doing Ad Astra with... You can just... What? You can just smelt iron to get... Oh my god. That's ridiculous. Just smelting iron. Alright, well... If that's the case, down we go into the bulk firing. Down here it's safe for me to do this. Let's see here. No, stop it, you dumb magnet. Oh, hush, you're fine. Did you already do the thing? Yes, you already did the thing. Nope. Okay, well, whatever. Let's go ahead and filter you. This is your add item reference. Deny list. Deny iron. Can be crushed. Can be smelted. In a blast furnace. We'll just say is tagged as that. So hopefully that's going to be good, and it'll actually deny iron. Nope, that didn't work. Add reference item. Iron can be crushed. Maybe? You are being a pain today, you know that? Why are you being a pain? No, that's not what we want. We want the Ad Astra. Like that on the... There it is. Just put it on the allow list instead of the deny list because it's being a pain. Sometimes when one thing goes one way, you just got to turn around and use it a different way, which is fine. Which means we didn't have to set up the mixer, and now we can start focusing on a lot of the other big parts and pieces. So let's find our immersive engineering book. And we can put some of this stuff away. Cool. I can hear you. I don't know where you are. I'm in a safe place. We're going to say it's safe. I'm going to say it's safe. You're going to say it's safe. So, engineer's manual. Heavy machinery. We want the crusher first because that's going to start getting us something we need. This will give us a list. So, I'm going to write them down real quick. We need light engineering. 10. One redstone engineering block. 1. 10 steel scaffolding. 8 steel fence. And 9 hoppers. Alright, so let's go make all these items and get it all together. We're going to take a stack back of the iron. And it doesn't look like it's actually letting this go through? Question mark. Steel ingots. Okay, well, whatever. Because what did it give us? It gave us Ad Astra steel ingots, but whatever. We got it to work. Good enough. Alright, so I keep thinking we can go here. We can't go there. And we can't go that way. We gotta go this way. I can put the lava here. I just don't like the idea of it burning down the house. Alright. We don't even have to go up here. I just thought about that. We could literally use the advanced wireless terminal. But I'm used to coming up here. So let's look at... Oh, we can also claim all the quests from Create that I did, which was a schematic cannon. Gave us a little bit of gun pow pow, which is awesome. Immersive engineering, I kind of went back and broke everything and moved everything around, so we're going to collect all of that. Gave us some, not a whole lot of much of anything. Okay. Alright, so we want to make the metal press first, which we didn't look at. So the metal press, first one, and it's not a whole lot of stuff. Engineering, redstone engineering block is going to be the first thing we're going to do, so let's go ahead and make a redstone engineering block. And boom, we get 4. What else do we need? Piston. Regular old vanilla piston. Cool. Next one is heavy engineering block. That's a whole lot of stuff we don't have. Oh, we don't have any steel sheets. So to make steel sheets, oh, that's, we need 4 for one, 4 for another one. We're going to say 12. Okay, that gives us a lot. And then steel mechanical engineering component. Oh, that's more. Well, congratulations to me on needing a lot. Hammer time. We'll get some more of those. because we're going to need 4 of these. What? How did I mess that up? Oh, it's in the corners. There we go. 4 of those. And we need an electrum ingot. Okay, electrum dust. How do you make electrum dust? We don't really have... I don't think we have gold like that. We don't. Well, off to the mines with us. Go get some gold. And silver. Let's say deep slate. So how's your day been going? I hope everything's been going good for you. I had great news today. I had an interview. I'm super excited about the prospects of my soon-to-be opportunities that are going to be presenting themselves. Let's go on down to Bedrock. So be ready for some major changes here on the channel, because as my life changes, so will the channel. Grab a little bit of that. What is this? Nickel. We don't really need nickel right now, because nickel's good for making Invar. We do need some more while we're at it. We need the stupid thing back on. Some tough. One of the reasons why I picked it is, as you can see, it's just absolutely ridiculous for us to be able to mine it up. I mean, if it's going to be that easy, I'm going to use it. Oh, rune. That's good. Wish we could find a cave or something. Guess we're gonna find some lava possibly up here. Or not. Oh, there it is. I should have been watching my temperature. Let's see here. A little bit of cobble deep slate. Let's slide that here. We don't need that right now. Okay, so no gold so far this way. So we're going to back off and go the other way. I know that the other way probably has some decent stuff. I mean, realistically, as soon as we get a lot of this stuff kind of like figured out, like the major milestone items. So if we look through the engineering book, you can see that this one's only going to require steel scaffolding and a conveyor belt after that, and it's not going to be a whole lot. And then most everything, like the sawmill and everything after, is going to be very similar things as we continue to move forward. I think the arc furnace is going to be one of the only things that actually has... Nope, it's pretty much the same stuff. So... as you can see, it's not going to be a whole lot of difference. It's not gold. This is where I fought the wither. Wow. Well, I wonder if I can fit the whole contraption right here. Maybe. Guess I have to have a redstone or rails. Redstone torch. Why work harder when you can work smarter, right? Let this thing go for a little bit. I haven't checked to see what's in here lately. Oh, there's some gold, some iron. I mean, we could have made this as big or as wide as we wanted, but I just don't want to hit lava and have to deal with that. And I kind of like it. It's small, it's compact, and it does its job. So that's why we turned here, is because there was a lava pocket up there and I didn't want to hit it. No luck. Tough breaks. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Get out of there. Did I take your... What was that? Arcane debris? That's neat. What are you doing? Alright, we got a little bit of cleanup over here. What can we look at for gold right now? I mean, we've got 2. We don't need a whole lot, but... Don't you dare hit that lava pocket. I can hear you over there. No, no, no. Come on, keep going. I think it's hitting harder things. Yeah, like that arcane debris. Yeah, 4 of those. But at least this time I'm not using redstone blocks, so it's a little bit cheaper. Oop, there's some more gold. That should be about enough. Yeah, 13. Alright, let's see what we can do with that. Do we have silver? We do have some deep slate silver. Let's go ahead and put that down. Ooh, iron. Our gobbies will love that. Still doing good? Yeah, you ain't doing bad. Getting a little bit of extra stuff in some of the other pockets. Cool. Stop that. I gotta remember how to steal this thing. Is it just a wrench? Yes. Now I got it in my pocket, and I can just pick these up. Ooh, look at that! A little bit of diamondos. Always check your corners. Ah. Call that a win. Neat. You know what? We don't have to do this. I forget. We have that now. Alright, cool. So now with this, we can come over here. We have our hammer. And we can just grab the hammer, put it in here. Grab 10 of these. 10 of those. Mix them up. And we could probably put the rest of this stuff away. There's 20 more diamonds. Could you imagine getting 20 diamonds in regular Minecraft? Like how hard that would be? Can you blast it? Oh, look at that. Neato bonito. I think we only need one. And that's for the heavy engineering block. There's 4 heavy engineering blocks. Alright, so what else do we need for this here little guy? The metal press. So we need steel scaffolding. Steel scaffolding. Alright, so I know these are going to be expensive off the bat, but we'll be fine. Okay, skill stack. 2 conveyor belts. Okay, I think that's everything we need for us to make our first mechanical engineering marvel. But we're going to be using this as well. And we're going to need a bucket of creosote, just like that. And we're going to need some planks. And let's use the ugly birch planks because nobody ever uses birch for anything. Ah. Cool, there's half a stack. I'm kind of on the fence with this. We got to figure out how we're going to go about making power. Ooh, got some. Yes, we got some back. Light immersive engineering blocks. We have 2 light immersive engineering blocks, right? We're going to need 10 of them. Look at that. Iron sheet metal is made with iron sheets. So we're going to need a bunch of iron for that too. So we can go ahead and get some iron going for that. Let's grab a stack. Go ahead and flatten a stack out for that. We can do a little bit of trading with these guys. Hey guys, I found a little bit of iron. You guys want to talk to me a little bit about some iron trades here? Thank you. We can grab the rest of this. Toss it in here. Let's go ahead and put those on the the stamping machine to get those going, so that way that'll be taken care of. What are these, I wonder? Oh, okay. I know what these are for. Alright. And it should be just like right here to the right. Yep. So let's just throw a stack in there. And we can go on back up. Dragon Komodo spit. It makes slime balls. One of the reasons why we're happy to keep Steve around as long as possible. put that away. Put that away. Alright, so we can go make it, but we have no way of creating electricity for this yet. So we got to make a couple of decisions. How we're going to make it. So we're going to look at simple machines. Conveyor belts, item router, batcher, turntable, fluid transport, fluid router, external heater, garden close, charging station, razor wire, test coral, no. Power wires, generators, power generation. We're going to need a kinetic domino. With water wheels, we could do that. Thermoelectric generator, we could do that. That's not going to help me much. Oh, so these actually tell us what the difference is, because like water's 300K. Block of uranium 200K and lava 1300K. The difference is so it actually makes some decent. We make a diesel generator. We might want to make that first, but making the biodiesel to go in the diesel generator could be a pain. I'm not sure how I feel about doing that off the bat. We might just go with water wheels to begin with, just like always. There's 2. Let's make at least 3. Oh, that was horrible. Nine. So that'll make 2 more. That'll put us at 4. Yeah, it'll be good. We even have extra large water wheels for create, but we're not even using them. Alright, then we got to figure out where we're going to do this. Oh, we can, I can make the kinetic domino from elsewhere. Thinking about putting it in here. Because if we don't use this as an iron farm, we can use it as water generation. Or let's see here, kinetic domino. We'll get to that. It's gotta be so good. Okay, so if we fill in my boo-boo holes and then look at placing the kinetic domino about there, how are these water wheels looking? Is that about the right? We need 1, 2, 3 more. Actually, we're gonna have side pieces, so yeah, we could do 3 more. just in case we run out. Just while we made all of this. Alright. We already have 1, so that's 2. We're out of sticks. What? We're out of planks already? But we just... okay. I'm not going to argue with the fact that we just placed a bunch of planks in. There's 16, 24, and half a stack. Cool. So let's make... that's 1, 2. We said we wanted 3, so we're gonna have to even make more. I hope that didn't just tell me it was empty. It is empty. That's fine. Hopefully we got enough to make 3 more. Looks like we have just enough to make the water wheel. Where you at? There you are. Cool. And then the kinetic domino. We're gonna need the sheets from over here. Which should be in our little guy right here. Which means we can now do that. Okay, that's in the rolling machine. Thank you very much. I know you can do it without the rolling machine. I don't want to make insulated coil wire. I know you can do it without making insulated coil wire. Like, why you being a pain? There it is. Does it have to be stamped sheets though? Because it's going to be... we need 8 of these. And each one's 4. So 4 times... I want to say it's 32 total to make these. Okay. Well, we might have made a little bit extra. Don't shoot me for that. Cool. Oh, it gave us 2 more. Great. Now we got 5. I did not check the quests. One of my biggest pet peeves for a lot of the bigger streamers out there is they don't check their quests, and they end up doing just what I did, and I did it. I can also make a windmill, which I'm probably going to make one and put it up there later, just for some extra power for fun. I mean, realistically, I can widen this out a couple more. Not a problem. Ah. That looks okay. Need some cobblestone. You know what? I want this to be a little bit nicer than... Oops. Get some sleeps, and then we're gonna use something else to... Maybe something a little bit more industrial looking for covering this up and having the water run that way. Let's see here. What do we got in the old mason's table for the old cobblestone? Something industrial, but yet nice. Angry cobblestone probably has some kind of face to it. Pillar top, no. Scales would probably look pretty good. Let's check that out. That's 3. Yay, scales. There we go. That should be enough. Yeah, that's enough of a difference to really show off that it's from something else. I think what I'm going to do is leave this part open, maybe put glass in it. One more. Yeah. And then run this back. Like that, and then run this back over. Like that, and then I think we're going to need one right about here. And then have the waterfall that way. And then we're going to need to put that away, that away, that away, glass. Like that, so that way it's kind of pretty. And then grab some water. Oof, I forgot to put anything over here. We're gonna have to grab some more of that stuff. I think I got 2 layers back there. If I break this with you, it should silky it. Bingo. And see if I can sneak a little extra out of that to finish that up. And then the domino should go there. And then do we have any more scaled? Am I gonna have to steal some scales from somewhere that's hidden? Am I really 1 short of scaled? Looks like it. We'll grab 1 and make it pretty. You know, OSHA compliant and all. Okay, so let's make some stairs to get up there. I'm gonna be a fan of some brick stairs to get up there. Actually, you know what? No, let's make a ladder. Because I have some pretty andesite ladders that are gonna be good to get up there. Cool. And then maybe I need more water. Should be able to tap off this infinite water source here. Oh, it's working. Should go grab that tank. I can't go up there anymore. Oop. Get back in there. Where'd you go? Cool. Now this is creating energy, and now we have to just make the other stuff, because I know words. Energy. Incandescent light bulb. We could make it. We'll eventually get there to that. Let's see here. So we're gonna need these guys. We can put away that, that. Okay. Keep that in our inventory for now. Get rid of that. Okay. We need advanced lubricating system. No. These guys. But not those guys specifically. Fluid pump, blast furnace, preheater. That's what I was looking at for a blast furnace. There's the thermoelectric generator. Here's all of our immersive engineering blocks. There's our light posts, aluminum light post, lanterns, transformer. That's LV wire connector. That's what we're after right there. And MV wire relay. We're going to need those. We don't need the high voltage yet. And I think there's a battery type thing that we can get as well. but I gotta remember what it's called. I think it's an LV accumulator. So let's make the LV accumulator. Bucket of redstone acid. Cool. Me. I need to put a stair up over there. Alright, so if we do that, this, we need lead. We need to keep a hammer in our inventory because we have all these hammers and do that. Put that there. Maybe we're gonna move it back one like that, and then we're gonna need to, what did we complete? A create thing, plates. Oh, that's 65 levels. That's a lot. Let's store all that. Okay, we need the LV wire connector. That's all Electrum? And that's clay. Oh, we need so much clay. I have a way of getting clay over there for sure, but I gotta look on the map, see if there's a place where we can just quickly, like, over there. Because I want to say, like, right here, this is all clay. So we could go straight over there. Is the gyrodon in the thing? Yeah, it is. Come on. Let's hope it's not picky about what kind of clay, because I didn't really check that. Let me check that real quick. It doesn't look like it gives a crap. Alright, cool. Diamond pickaxe away. You see all that free clay over there? Look at our temp go up though. We're gonna have to like hit it and get it though. This is the main stuff I want. That efficiency is kind of nice, huh? Alright, let's get out of here before we die. I'm dying. Alright, we'll put this stuff in here. And we should be squared away to make some LV wire relays. Some LV wire connectors. And set up some of our stuff. So let's go ahead and head back over to the workshop. I should probably set an actual waypoint for the workshop, but I've got a lot of stuff going on over there. Oh, hush, Steven. We haven't fed him a rabbit today. He's upset. Okay, so we'll put this stuff in there later. Not too big of a hurry. Where did the other one go? Did I put the thing I was wanting to put in here into there and that thing into here? Okay. Wire relay. Connector. Think that's the way this goes, or I might be backwards. And then I think we hit... Okay, so I got them backwards. Does it have to be on the top? I think it has to be on the top. No? I know that this has to have the hole, and we're not going to be able to see that. So that should be that way. No. Facing side, no connection. Connector. So let's try connector here, and like that. Energy input. Nothing. Okay, let's try that to that. Try that to that. Cannot attach this wire. Wonderful. What about that to that? No. Okay. Well, if I move these two, let's see here. We can put a bread up. Move. Well, we can keep the bread. Move the TEM pad and put this here. Let's say that we put down. This sets you on top, right? Now I need something for me to stand on. We'll just use this block for the time being. And then try wire relay to wire relay up here. $25K. Okay. You get back in there. So that should be good. Alright, so maybe it's connector to connector. Yes. Okay, so it's connector to connector. I think the relays for going in between things. Alright, so we are getting energy in. We can take energy out of any of the sides that we decide to do so, like that. I do know that. Which means we can place that back there. That is doing its job. I think I could have put it there and then ran it kind of the way I was doing it, but whatever. Now let's look at in immersive engineering, they do have something to kind of keep this somewhat pretty, and you can see that I already have it set up for the iron press right there. That's not what I was wanting. I was wanting this, and then add immersive. It is it's like a post, but it's made out of treated wood logs. The wooden post. These things absolutely are nice to see. And they make a lot of stuff look really, really good. So placing it like that, that's not the way I envisioned that. If I remember right, there is a way. I think is it like, why? I don't. Oh, maybe it's the engineer's hammer. I have to use that. Yeah. And so this, or hold on, we want a connector from here going to a relay there, like that, right? And then we can build this over here, right? And then this is going to require us to look at the schematic one more time. And we already have a connector extra. Perfect. Okay, so we're looking at simple machines, and it's not a simple machine. It's a heavy machine. Metal press. So we've got the scaffoldings on each end, the redstone block in the middle. So scaffoldings on each end. Redstone block in the middle. Right? And then it had a conveyor belt. And then another conveyor belt. And then the piston, and then the light, the heavy engineering block above it. Okay, so we're gonna have to dig. Oof, that's a doozy of a fall, isn't it? Let's fix that. Excuse me, I would like to have a little bit of a floor here. Then pistona, and then heavy engineering block. Me. And then I should be able to slap that. What am I missing? Click on the piston with the hammer. There it is, my old friend. Okay, so we need the connector and then a wire. We're not going to use this wire, never mind. We're going to use the insulated wire. No, it doesn't work that way. We're going to have to put it on the other side. Perfect. So now we can walk through that wire and it won't hurt us. Cool. Now then, so this press is not receiving energy. What? You should be from the relay. It might not actually take energy there. It might be on top. I'm hoping it's on top. It is on top. Which means we could not have to use this, but I'm going to use it, and we're going to actually break this one and do the same thing. Because I prefer not to die one day to this. Alright, so I gotta remember, I think we have to hopper in, hopper out. Maybe we can use create. Was it funnels? We'll use andesite funnels. And then chest. And then we're going to need some blocks, which we have. That looks fantastic. That looks fantastic. Let's put our chest here and here. Put our funnel. That won't fit anymore. Cool. Thanks. I have ways do we have like a piece of iron? We do. So if I put an iron in there, my magnet will pick it up immediately. Fantastic. If we put a piece of iron in there, it won't work. Okay, so we've myth busted that. Okay, but if we do a hopper, will you hopper onto okay. Then how do like so? No. Okay, immersive engineering, tell me your magic. I don't remember how to get items on and off of the conveyor belt. Maybe the book. Hello, book. Book, tell me the story. Power is input through the top and items are through conveyors, obviously in the direction of movement. The lower metal block is redstone. Right-click it with an engineer's screwdriver and allows you to invert the redstone signal control. Metal press under pressures. To actually work the metal press requires a mold to be attached to the piston. Okay, so that's our first thing that I messed up. Okay, so we need to make an engineer's blueprint for a steel plate, and then we can make the different kinds. So an engineer's blueprint. Oh, we want this one. And then we can come over to the engineer's table. Put that in here, and it'll allow us to make these. So we need wire cutters, which we have. And steel plates. Alright, so we want that mold, metal plate. Oh dear. Oh dear, that ate up a lot, didn't it? Woo. Steel. Okay, I shouldn't have got rid of that. And steel plate. We're going to go ahead and get a gear, just in case. Packing, we don't care. Mold packing, I don't care. Unpacking, I don't care. Wire, we do care. Those are going to be the ones. Bullet casing, we're not going to be making bullets for this. Alright, cool. Oh, we can definitely put away that and that. I just realized. Well, for sure we're going to have a chest. Let's see here. We don't need anything for that. Cool. So we can put a chest up here. Right? And we can also put a chest. Hey man, appreciate the opportunity. Welcome to the thing, Dino. If you're actually hanging out and watching the stream, I really appreciate it. And we can put a chest down here for all of our different molds. So that way, as we need them, we can reduce the cost on them. Because this is what we're automating this so that way, like, when we make the scaffolding and some of these other things, we don't use up iron for the hammers. We're not using up extra copper for different resources, and for the steel rods we're using 1-for-1s instead of us using a whole lot of like 2 or 3. We're going to be able to reduce that down just by investing a little bit up front for this right here. And like I said, we already did a lot of the stuff in the lead time, and now we can start making some of the other bigger things like the crusher. So the crusher is going to require a lot more energy than this guy, but it's also going to need a lot of the same blocks. So let's look at making the crusher, now that we already have a lot of the other stuff done. Now, we already wrote down the stuff we're going to need for it, which is a light engineering block, redstone engineering block, steel scaffolding. So let's go ahead and start making some of those. So light, we can get rid of some of this stuff. Got rid of a lot of, we already got rid of a bunch of these things. This is what we have left out of that. Light engineering. Okay. And this was where we had all those. And boom. There's 4. We need 10. Alright, cool. There's 8. 12. Boom. So that's going to knock out that part. Now we're going to need redstone engineering blocks. We're going to need 1, We've got 1. We're going to need steel scaffoldings. We have 4. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Don't need, don't need, don't need, don't need, don't need, don't need. So we can kind of clean up our inventory for a little bit. Don't need, don't need. So steel scaffolding is going to be the next thing we're going to need. And that's 10. 10 steel, 8 steel fence. So we're going to need some steel rods. And if we need 8, that's 3 sets of those. So let's grab some steel. And let's say 8. And the way you get this out is you shift click that. And then you can put this back here and you can grab the one that you need. You just right click it back onto here. Put that there. Boom, boom, boom. And look at that. It's 1 for 1. So instead of us doing 2 to 1, now we're doing 1 to 1. And this is just going to clip along pretty quick and knock it all out for us. Now this will make 4 sets of 3. So that's 12. Or no, well, that's 16. Great math. So steel fence, and we're out of steel. So let's grab some iron, and we don't have any more iron, do we? Now what we can do is something I like to call repurposing of old stuff we don't need. Make sure we don't have our magnet on. And we go over to the gold. Yeah, gold side's going to be the easiest for us to be able to get up to. And then right here. This is why I'm not shy about grabbing a lot of extra stuff. And that's because you can see as it comes out, they come out, and we make a lot more. Cool. So, in case you ever wondered about it, there is a way to recycle some of your stuff that you find. Now we can just go downstairs and grab the stuff off the smelter. It'd be ground floor. You know, I should make one that goes just downstairs a little bit to my next area, but I kind of like having at least one little thing like this. Because, I mean, realistically, it'd be around here somewhere. Alright, so grab some more steel, and then that'll make our copper fence, and then we need hoppers, so we're going to need more iron. So, wow, this thing's iron like a gobbling up all my iron. Might have to go on an iron run. Because I already went through most of my iron already. Oh, guess I need to go back over there. Might do a quick caving sesh. Leave any doors open? Nah, we're good. Alright, I think we already have those. We just need to add that. And we're looking for steel. There's 9 steel fence. Alright, then we need iron hoppers. 9 iron hoppers. Cool. Cave-in, off cave-in we will go here in a moment. Let's see here. We're gonna need this. Put away this. I hears you. Get out of here. Spook me. This is the ravine that we've already like mined all up. That dude ain't having a good time. I'll help him out. That's a creeper hole. We're gonna run a little ways, see if we can find a cave system to be able to play in. We got the gyrodyne. Did I put it away? Backpack it. Let's take the old gyrodyne for a ride. There's a bit of a cave right there we could probably run down, but we've kind of ran through a lot of stuff in this area, so moving along to a new area and spawning in maybe a new chunk or something to have a little bit of fun in would be a little bit of a break from Crafting Simulator 900, just the immersive. What was that? Oh well. Oh, it was just smoke. Okay. We just got to get a little bit of iron, and looks like we've already went this way a good ways. I can turn right, head that way. Are those elephants? No. Those are just cobblestone or stones. Could have been an elephant. A flurf. Has anyone ever else thought about like maybe we should call animals by the way they sound? Like, just hear me out for that. Like, that'd be a really cool idea. But the problem is between different cultures we actually say animals sound differently. I know what you're thinking, like, yeah. No, everybody would think like a dog goes bark or wolf or arf, but in Korea they go mong mong mong, and in Japan they actually make a different noise. Well, they say they make a different noise altogether as well. So realistically, like, everybody says they make a different noise, so who's right? The answer is no one, depending upon who you ask. And a water elevator to get down to boot. Oh, sir. Get bent. We will be eating up a lot of coal. I didn't realize how ridiculously intense it was going to be on our iron supply. Like, I had my feelings about it, you know? Like, it made sense. But I didn't want to admit it to myself. I mean, I did make the iron farm, but the iron farm's only going to be able to do stuff while I'm on. And even though I'm on a server, it's just not running in the background because there's no one else on the server. No, creeper. I really want to make the magnetite create engine. I've never made one before, and I think it'd be fun. That's something I'm kind of looking forward to making. Hello. Oh, great news. I did get invited to a barbecue tomorrow, and I'm super excited to go because it's one of my really good friends, and his kids came to visit, and I got a surprise for him. But I can tell you guys because nobody else is watching this right now. So I went by the grocery store, and I went and bought some ice cream sandwiches for him, and I got some stuff to make s'mores. And as long as the kids are good, I can actually I can get it out when it's all said and done with. But you know, if he says everything's okay for me to do that. But I think that's going to be really fun. Ah, you little... Oh, no! How's there another one? Where are you at? Are you doing it again? Huh? You want some smoke? I see you. I see you. Get bent. How? How are you both even here? Hey, man. Hey, do you want to just be cool with like some iron trades real quick and some copper trades? I'm not going to take you. Like, I really don't want to bother you too much. Like, realistically, home, what do you got? Fortune. Alright, you're coming with me. Where's my cage? No, no. You coming with me, bud. Ooh. What? Crap. My inventory's full. Creeper, no creeping. I think that ought to be enough. I mean, realistically, like, our little caving adventure isn't a whole lot, but... Oh, if we give this guy, like... I think it's a stone. Ah! We missed it. You, sir, can go on with whatever that was. No, sir. No, Zombert. We getting full. Alright. Oh my god, look at all that. We'll just set a waypoint. We'll just set a waypoint. Okay, cool. M-I-N-E. Add. Run. Home. Dang it. Oh, crap.
Narrator.
No,
Near the right
no.
backpack.
Stop it.
Narrator. Narrator. Off.
Ugh. I apologize for everybody's ears. That wasn't my intent. I hit Shift B instead of it being the regular, just the B button. That was my fault. Wow, this iron vein is nuts. Look at this thing. Like I'm doing good with some iron now. Let's go. And some andesite to go with it. This is just straight andesite alloy mountain here. Oh, that's tough. Excuse me. Well, we need that too. For building stuff. Something we don't need is the rhyolite. Okay, weird. Oh my god, what is that? You see this? Intruder. Sir. Excuse me. These guys. Look at these. That's right. Zumbert, no Burton. Bert. I already told you. You stay on over there. I don't know where you are, but you don't need none. Alright. I gave you the chance, Bert. Alright, we're done. Alright, Gobbies. I got a new friend for you. Yep. There's Amy. Put our cage right there. Right there. We only need like a couple. Okay, put those away. Put this away. Okay, we just put all that into our pack. That's great. Let's do some trades. Your trades are shot. No iron trade for Ray. Chantel is loving a little bit. Leslie, you've got iron trades. Thank you. Leslie, you still want to keep going? Yeah. Chantrell, no. Brett's done. Amy's done. Ray doesn't do it. I think that's everybody. And they don't do... These guys don't do that at all. Which is okay. Cool, guys. No problem with that. We can just throw it downstairs. Nah, I don't want to. We throw it in the system. Alright, cool. So we can go put some of that iron downstairs in the Schmelteruno. Right? And let's see here. Smelt some of it into steel. Keep some of it as iron because I know we need the light engineering blocks. But I also know we're going to need heavy engineering blocks as well. So... let's see here. Let's grab a stack of iron. And then we can look at, we need to make hoppers. And I know we need 9. There's 2. Huh. Nice. There's 9 hoppers. So I think we have everything we need to be able to make this thing. We have some extra steel going. Once we get the crusher done, I think I want to call it for tonight. Because, I mean, that's basically getting most of it done. And I've spent a lot of time working on this to be able to get this machine and everything, getting this going. trying to figure out exactly what I wanted it to do and how I wanted it to look. And then making all these corners is going to be a challenge as well. So, Crusher is going to go right here. Do we have blocks? Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. And hammer. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this hardened clay as my kind of my guidelines, right? And then I can tear this down. Alright, Crusher. Let's look and see how you're made. Alright. No. Can it just pause? Pause. Okay, so it's... Where's my scaffoldings? 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 4, 5, 6. 1, 3. And then I think the light engineering blocks kind of do this. Is it 6 light engineering blocks? No. Not there. Okay. Too high at this end, though. Okay. Light engineering block on this end. Redstone. Where's my redstone block? There it is. Right. To the right. And then fences all the way around a light engineering block. So we put the light engineering block here, and then if I'm correct, excuse me, right? That's done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. And then hoppers across the top of all of the centerpieces, and that's it. Alright. So we just need to throw the hoppers on. And that's going to be here, 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 here. Alright. Now, where do you tell me... Depends on your applied power. Applying redstone signal to the control panel in the front can give it. Structures formed by clicking the central block in the front with an engineer's hammer. I'm taking it. The central block in the front would be this one. Or it's this one? It is. Oops. Alright, and your power looks like it comes in right there. Okay, so we need to get a connector. And we need to get a LV covered. We're not going to do non-covered because we have the ability to make covered. Again, safety is very important to me in this game, because I do have safety watching my every move. And now it's got power. Cool. So now that it has power, we're going to have to read a little bit more. Because if I remember right, this was to make gunpowder. Gunpow. Nitrate is done by putting sand in there. Now, it looks like it's got to be sandstone. And there's a 50% chance on sandstone. Let's throw a couple in here and see what happens. Thank you. I guess we need to have a place for this to come out, huh? Oh, guess we need to put a chest there. We could even make it a compacting chest. Well, we got 3 nitrate, and we got 10 back. If we run that back through, we got 2 more. I wanted that back to see if I could get it. I could. Alright, cool. So we can get nitrate dust, we can get sand. I can grab my stuff. I can put away everything that's in our inventory for the most part. We need our temp pad. Excuse me. Cool. So today we accomplished getting power, getting our press, getting everything wired up safely, and getting a crusher made so that way we can automate nitrate dust in the efforts of getting gunpowder going. So sulfur is nether quartz ore, blaze rods, or deep slate coal ore. So we can actually throw the coal ore that we have in there, because I have it silkied. Yeah. I mean, I don't really care how much we get. I mean, it's just, I don't have to do anything with it. So this is kind of like our way to ore double from now on. So we can actually look at like any of our ores that we don't have done. Like our copper here, that, our coal. We can just toss that stuff in there now. Deep slate silver, bauxite, like all these ores that I've silk touched before this. Boom. So 14, let's do a little bit of math. So that makes 6. And that makes 2. So depending, salt. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna need a lot of sand. But I know how to do that. And that might involve our second floor running another set of grinding wheels in a very similar fashion to what we're doing to achieve the red sand over here. Well, over here. Because right now, if we were to let the sand go through, it would stop our gold production. But we'd have automatic sand production. And we're done. That's all we got to do. Well, actually, we could do it up there too, which would be a little bit faster, because it wouldn't be smelting it as well. So I might just put that back. There we go. So now we just got sandstone being passively created for the time being, and then all I got to do is just slide this in and put it back to clay whenever we want. And you can see it's pretty quick. I could increase it by increasing the amount of wheels and increase the belt size out if I want to. But I figure 2 over here, 3 running over there, that's a lot of stuff already kind of working in this small area. So, I mean, look, we're already up to 5. And here comes 6 right there. Boom. So, alright, we've done a lot today. I hope you had a good time. I had a wonderful time hanging out today, and I hope to see you soon. I hope everything goes really well with whatever you're working on. And if you had a good time, leave a like, leave a comment, enjoy the content. If you have any questions, is there anything you want to see, anything you're excited about, anything I did that you want me to go back over, or I missed, or you missed, let me know in the comments. I will be more than happy to go over something else again as soon as we start it back up again. In the meantime, I'm going to try to go ahead and finish up the workshop and go ahead and start setting up for the next set of gun building. There's going to be a lot of setup for that down there. So I will see you guys later.